Okay, we're here with Ricky Muscat, who's the 2018 co-winner of the Ballad category. Welcome, Ricky.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, now your song, the winning song is called Why Can't You Love Me? Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, well, this song actually was written about 5 years ago.
Okay.
As a dance track.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a big, full dance production at the time, and it's sort of been sitting there with some other songs that I've written in the past couple of years. And I did a single launch a couple of years ago, and I didn't have enough originals to perform at the show, and I was going to do a cover, and I thought, I don't want to do any covers. So I took this dance song that I had and turned it into a ballad, and performed it at my launch, and it went really, really well.
Yep.
So from there, we thought, let's do a recording of it and maybe release it as my next single. So yeah, we're looking forward to releasing that sometime next year.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
And you had a couple of co-writers on that song.
Yeah,
didn't
James
you?
Lee and Vince Lee,
Right.
former members of Pseudo Echo and In Vertigo. So very lucky to be working with those guys. Co-writing, we do a lot of co-writes together.
Right.
So yeah, a little bit about the song. Basically, this song was, we wrote the music and the melody first. I did it with James Lee, and then I went off with Vince Lee, who we do a lot of the lyric stuff with, and we just pieced it together.
Right.
Yeah, so
it was a genuine co-write.
yeah, it was a genuine co-write. That's how we do a lot of our work. I sort of go in the studio with James, and we will build up a track and get a really catchy melody. And when we feel like we've got something strong enough, we go over to Vince, and then we start getting some lyrics ideas and trying to fit the missing piece to the puzzle.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how do you find co-writing compared with writing just by yourself?
I actually prefer co-writing. I'm a really lazy writer. Like when I'm by myself, I get started and I get a really good start, and then I just sort of veer off and I'll start something else. So I've got all these songs that have started, but when I work with someone else, it's just good to have someone to bounce off. And especially with the guys that I'm working with, they've like 30 years of experience in the industry. So it's really good for me to learn off them at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm. And you're involved in Vocal Art Studios, aren't you?
Yes, I'm the general manager at Vocal Art Studios. We're really lucky. We've had 17 entries in the top 30 over a number of categories. We've got a big bunch of people coming up tonight. Some of the junior students for the youth category, and we've got a few in some of the open categories as well. So it's going to be a good night.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And could you tell us a bit about Vocal Art Studios? What do you do there?
So basically, we're a private music school run in the west of Melbourne.
Yep.
Our main instrument is vocal, but we do drums, guitar, bass, piano.
Mm-hmm.
We run a talent development program as well, where we do songwriting with kids that are taking their music really seriously. So we've got a few kids in the youth category tonight who we've helped with songwriting lessons. So yeah, it's a fantastic organisation. We're basically like a family. All the staff, the parents, the kids. We've been together for over 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a really special place, and great that we can all come here tonight and celebrate songwriting. Yeah.
And how can people get in touch with you at Vocal Art?
Well, there's our social media platforms, so Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Vocal Art Studios. We also have a fantastic website, vocalartstudios.com as well.
Right,
so, yeah.
Okay. And how do you find working with up-and-coming performers?
Oh, I love it. I love kids, and I'm really passionate about singing and songwriting.
Yeah.
So to be able to do that every day and pass down the knowledge that I've learnt, it's quite rewarding, and especially when we had one of our student teachers win a category last year, Abby Grace.
Yeah, Abby Grace.
Yeah,
I
so she's
remember. Yeah, we spoke to Abby.
Yeah, she's been at the school for over 10 years as well, and to see her grow into the songwriter and singer that she's become is fantastic.
Yes.
you know, as a mentor, it's great to see.
Yeah, that's fabulous, isn't
Yeah.
it? Okay, well, thanks, Ricky. It's been lovely having a chat with you, and really look forward to listening to your performance tonight.
Fantastic. Thanks for having me.
That was Ricky Muscat.